You're a sick man.
We're both
sensitive. We're sensitive flowers.
I will do anything to be in this movie. If I have to whack people, I will. Oh my God, that is disgusting.
More dirt.
More dirt.
More dirt.
More sweat.
Beautifully gross.
It's a great phrase.
There's a rubber snake head, and Margot had this prosthetic on her neck that contained a mixture of honey and water so that the consistency was easy to spit with. And then there's sand on her.
The projectile vomiting, that was really fun. That was, because it's like you've got like this like special effects rig, sort of like essentially like a hose taped to the side of you, and then like it was just so gross and hilarious. It was fun.
Coming out the thigh.
Yeah. It's like, you know, up here and then you get the right
it's
angle.
not real, you know?
I
Movie
vomited.
magic.
Yeah.
Margot had to spray, or how I really feel for the actor playing the recipient of
the projectile
You
vomit.
got spared from the bodily
Yeah,
fluids. You
I
got
really
off
did.
easy. Brad did have to fall off the balcony about 40 times, and wound up his leg was bleeding by the end of it. So everyone,
But I missed the
everyone got
elephant
there.
fecal section of the
Oh,
film.
you missed the fecal thing. Linus got the elephant feces.
Did he?
And you were spared.
The whole thing was messy. Like, it was just, there was no neat way to do any of this stuff. It was, but everyone just kind of like, you know, rolled their sleeves up. Like, I remember at one point Damien was like, oh, your clothes look too clean. And I was like, all right, just jump on the ground, roll around in the dirt, get back up. And he'd be like, yeah, better. Okay, now act. And, you know, it was just like everyone was so down and dirty with this one. It was kind
And
of
I remember Damien yelling like, more dirt.
more dirt,
More dirt.
more sweat. I just felt so strongly that I had to be a part of it. I was like, I will, you know, I will do anything to be in this movie. If I have to whack people, I will. I'm getting in this film.
Listen, I was really excited. I'm gonna have to say it, even though you're right here. Damien Chazelle, I think he's one of our greatest already at such a young and tender age.
tender.
So I was really pleased to get the call and really excited by the script. It's just. It's just rare. It's a rare moment.
Shock. We laugh, but it's true.
Yeah, same. It was definitely jarring, just because it was so ambitious. And it was hard for me to focus on actually what was going on in the script, because I was still like really starstruck that I was like getting an opportunity to be in a Damien Chazelle film. So I had to keep stopping, and I was like, oh man, this is so cool. I really want to get
Slap
this.
myself.
Yeah, I really
Is this
need
real?
this.
I'm going Nellie. 'Cause Nellie's a white hot mess, but she is so much fun and outrageous, and you're gonna get some good stories out of that.
McKay. One day
Whoa,
with McKay.
I would not want to
be
do
like
a day
crazy.
with McKay. Toby Maguire's character is at McKay, and I would not want to spend a day with McKay.
I'll do it.
That's terrifying.
I'll do it.
You're a sick man.
I'd probably spend it with you, your character, because they're just they'd hang just like you and I would hang.
Yeah. Just at the jazz club. Nice cocktail.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Smoke a cigar.
Yeah. Yeah. No trumpet though.
No trouble.
No trumpets around here.
And no venom sucking.
I'd spend a day with Nellie. That would be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
I spent 4 months with her.
You're like, I've had my time with Nellie. I'm done.
You had a great walk to the bar. But one of the things I was the saddest about is you get a glimmer of it in the movie, but Brad did this utterly brilliant piece of comedic acting that, I won't give it, but anyways, sort of at the end of this first party scene. That
I went
just,
full Chevy Chase. If you look him up,
It
he
was-
the best at the time.
It was astonishing.
But it took
just
10 minutes,
watching
and we just didn't have 10 minutes more to spend in this movie.
it. One day though, I'm gonna once you reach the 3-hour mark, you have to start making the hard decisions, I guess, just for the sake of the audience. But it's that was one I was sad to lose.
We have this fight scene that we really, really loved, and I've never seen it. I want to see it, but it was really good.
Even since the casting, it was like
know.
amazing.
Yeah.
Play full song.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Yeah, man.
To watch, really, it's Margot. I love Margot's first day on set. I love the talkies, transitioning from the silent to the talkies, and Margot's party.
One of the things I remember the most from shooting the movie was a very simple scene, just two people sitting down talking in a hotel lobby, just close up shot, reverse shot, as simple as can be. And it was just one of those days you kind of dream of having as a director, where just what the actors bring to it, and Brad in particular, it just, a scene that you thought was pretty good on the page became this incredibly moving thing for me. I it sounds cheesy, I tear up every time I see it. So
I get a little teary myself.
Okay.
We're both you feel the feelings again.
We're both
we're
tender.
sensitive. We're sensitive flowers.
Yeah.
I've never done that in my life, ever.
We actually, when we went to San Francisco,
Yeah.
we were doing a Q&A and we got there early, and so we snuck in the back, and it was like the last 5 minutes of the film, and we just like sat there like this, watching it, and I was like, this is the most emotional moment ever. It was so beautiful, and
with this movie, 5 minutes, we were already like almost crying.
oh my
you
God,
know?
we saw the Q&A and we were just like, oh my God. It was amazing. And just also like the LA premiere, we were in a huge cinema, hearing everyone's reactions, like hearing hundreds of people react to this movie, and everyone reacts very audibly to this movie. To like be there and hearing people cackle. You know how when people like chuckle, people laugh, and then there's like the step further than that where people are like cackling. It was like the scenes, like, and they were clapping in scenes, and it was just so exciting.
And a lot of like, huh? Too, like confusion moments.
Or like
what?
you'd hear people go,
Yeah?
no,
No.
no.
I did it once when we were doing promotions for Fences, and it wasn't my idea, but it was Denzel's. He wanted to sit next to somebody watching the final scenes, and he would like ask him questions, and the dude wasn't even like looking at him because he was like, shut up, I'm trying to watch the movie, not realizing he was sitting next to the director of the movie. That was cool to see.
There's so many. I mean, that's like one of the funnest parts when you see a movie for the first time. Because I just like, on set, I'm like, la, I say so much stuff and I kind of forget what I say. And then you see what the director puts in the movie and you're like, oh, wow, they put that in. But I love the line, I don't know why, in the scene, like at the beginning at the party when we're doing drugs and we've just met. And I say, like, we'll have lunch together. I don't know why that one made me laugh so much. I was like, oh, I love that he put that in the movie.
I love that when we were like dancing in the end, like the te amo, te amo, te amo, te amo, like the repetition there. That was so cool. Yeah,
that was really, oh God, that was amazing.
They're the great lines he wrote. Guarantee you.
That's
Can't think of any great ad libs.
That's kind of you to say. Well, the whole thing with the again, going back to that last scene, the whole thing with the bellhop. It's one of my favorites.
Oh, that was a little
Sinatra call
impromptu.
out,
Yeah, that was
you
a little
know?
impromptu.
There's just those things where, to me, it's like whether it's improvisation or whether it's just other ways for the actors to kind of make something their own. It's like you, as a director, you try to create the environment, and then you want them to just play. You want them to make it their own and surprise you. So that was a fun part of making this movie, is that every actor in this cast
There are
surprised
some
me.
lines that were written that Margot Robbie delivers so beautifully that are so foul they can't be mentioned here. But highly entertaining.
You'll have to see
highly
the movie.
entertaining, highly memorable, and I try to slip them in whenever I can.
Oh, that's good, especially in polite society.
Yes.